Hi everyone, Kristen Kuhn, Century 21 Arizona Foothills Zap Specialist here. Welcome to this month's Success with Zap presentation. Today we're going to look at how to use the Zap score to nurture and build relationships with your clients. Let's get started. Why should you be using the data of the Zap score? The ZapScore is a predictive analytics tool that tracks consumers' online behavior and engagement levels on Zap sites and mobile apps, and funnels that data into a lead scoring algorithm that distills data into a single number for each contact, called the ZapScore. Let's take a look at how the ZapScore works. We're sure you would agree that knowing where to spend your time and attention is really essential to growing and managing your business. So let's take a quick look at consumers. According to the National Association of Realtors, mostly all generations of homebuyers now use the internet as their first step in the home buying process. And just in a few years, mobile has started to play a big role in the home buyer's process. In 2015, more than half the buyers used a mobile device to help in their home buying search. As a realtor, we're sure you would much rather spend time working with clients than tracking all of this activity online and on mobile devices. If you've ever handled your own websites, tracking all this online activity, especially across multiple devices, is not an easy task. That is, until Zap. As you know, Zap is a single integrated solution to run your real estate business and drive results. And at the heart of Zap is the Zap score. Let's take a closer look at how the ZAP score works. To track activity, the consumer first needs to have an account, either one they create or one you created for them. Then they must log on to that account in order for ZAP to track their activities. ZAP will track all activities on the website, and mobile app. If you have less than 100 active contacts that are using your website, the ZAP score starts at none. If you have 100 or more active contacts, the ZAP score changes to a numerical ranking and new contacts start at 0. As the contact starts using your website, conducts searches, opens emails you've sent, etc., the score is updated. The score is not updated immediately, but each night it is updated. Certain activities score higher than others, but all activities help in determining the score. As the contact starts to use the site, you'll see their ZAP score increase. There are many more activities that are measured in the ZAP score. Not all are listed here. All of these activities contribute to the contact's ZAP score. And don't forget, the ZAP score follows the contact across multiple devices. So when the contact downloads and uses the mobile app, as long as they're logged into the mobile app, their ZAP score not only follows them, but also it updates as they use this amazing mobile app. As you've seen, the contact's activities all contribute to the ZAP score based on 15 years of studying buyer activity. Let's examine the ZAP score so you know what it means and where you can find it. The first question you may ask is, what is Zap scoring against? First, your contacts are scored against each other. The highest Zap score a contact can have is 99. So a contact with a ZAP score of 82 is in the 82nd percentile for your platform. Because your contacts are scored against each other, you can sort them by ZAP score to rank them. In doing this, you can identify the contacts that are most likely to transact. Those are the ones with the highest ZAP scores, and focus your efforts on them. It also means the ZAP score is dependent upon the number of contacts in your account. If you have a small list of contacts, the contacts who have a high score are more active than those with a low score. But the predictive qualities are lessened because ZAP is only scoring against those few individuals in your platform. As you add more and more contacts, ZAP's predictive qualities really improve. With a large number of active contacts, active meaning they're engaged with your website, over 100 or more, the ZAP score becomes more effective because there's more data being tracked. That's why you want to get as many contacts into ZAP. Encourage your contacts to use ZAP, either via the desktop or the mobile app, by opening emails, putting your contacts on follow-up plans, making phone calls, etc. The key to fully utilizing the ZAP score is knowing where to find it and understanding what it's showing you. Let's take a look. Once you log into ZAP on the dashboard, you'll find a list of items that require action. In the New Leads and Registrants section, you'll see a list of your new leads. The ZAP score is part of the information that's displayed. The score contains either a number or a rating and a color. Details of activity are on the contacts summary page under the column ZAP score. The easiest way to view the details of your contacts' activities for the past 7 days is to hover over or tap, if you're using the mobile CRM app, the ZAP score icon. Doing so displays the details of the contact's activity for the past week. The ZapScore icon displays on multiple sections on the dashboard, the Contacts page, the New Leads and Registrants page. A second option to view the details of your contact's activity for the past week is to click on the contact's name. Doing so takes you to the contact profile page for that contact. If you click the ZapScore, you'll see the contact score or ranking, along with a breakdown of their recent activity for the past 60 days. Each of their activities displays as a different color and represents that activity's percentage of the contact's overall interaction with Zap. These activities indicate their online activity and potential likeliness to transact. Activities such as number of times they viewed a home, looked at a property detail page, logged onto your website, scheduled a showing, saved a home, request information, logged onto the mobile app, and opened an email. When you hover over an activity, a list of time periods and associated frequencies for that activity display. Each activity has its own list of time periods and frequencies. If you examine the various data for the contact, you can infer what activities the contact is performing on the site and which activities engage the contact the most. If you click the Search Insights tab, you'll see data derived from the search parameters of the homes the client has viewed or saved in the past 60 days. Zap takes all the homes the contact has viewed or saved in the past 60 days and provides you with the median home price, the most common number of beds and baths, the median square footage, the most common property type among those homes. Although it can take up to 24 hours for a contact's home profile insights to populate and/or update, once it's available and updated, you can use this data to get a glimpse of the features the contact is looking for in a home. These are the key, crucial, must-have, deal-breaker type features that will ultimately define which home they end up purchasing. More data that Zap captures for you is city and neighborhood insights. With this strategic intelligence, you can identify and then reach out to the contact armed with the best possible new listings and upcoming open houses. All of this facilitates your efforts for interacting and nurturing your relationship with your clients. That brings us to how do you utilize the ZapScore and the power of the data behind it to build and nurture relationships with people. What could you do to connect? Let's go over a scenario. Jeff Marker's search insights indicate that he's been looking for homes in 3 specific neighborhoods. What could you do to connect with him? I'll give you a second to think about it. Of course, you could send Jeff additional homes in the Durham, South Windsor, and Tolan neighborhoods. You could also provide Jeff with information about all 3 of these neighborhoods. Here's another scenario. Jeff Marker's search insights also indicate that he's been looking for 4-bedroom, 3-bath homes with a median price range of $494,000 in those 3 neighborhoods. What else could you do to connect with Jeff? Set Jeff up for new listing alerts with his search criteria and his price range in those neighborhoods. Here's another one. Wayne and Mindy Weaver's ZapScore indicates they have been viewing your agent website pages quite often. What could you do to connect? Send Wayne and Mindy the links to your Facebook and LinkedIn pages so they can learn more about you. And I always suggest calling, texting your clients. Here's another one. Wayne and Mindy Weaver's ZapScore also indicates they've been logging into your website using the desktop version of your Zap and not the mobile app. What could you do? Invite them to take their search on the go by sending them your mobile app referral link. Now it's your turn. I'll give you a second. In Zap, access your list of contacts and using their ZapScore data, identify 2 or more contacts that may be ready to engage. Reach out to those contacts. Email them, text them, give them a call. Send them a link to your Facebook or LinkedIn or some other social media site so they have an opportunity to get to know you a little bit better. What's next? What should you look forward to do? One of the best ways to learn Zap is through one of our live webinars offered to agents. When you're ready to dive deeper, we have the Get Zap series of live webinars where you have the opportunity to do hands-on exercises and learn the details of using the features to drive more business to you. You can sign up for one or all within each series. And if you don't make it, don't worry, the recordings are listed on the same page you signed up, along with the course material. Are you up for a challenge? Add 20 new contacts to your Zap platform. Send these new contacts a welcome email to get them to log in and engage with your system. You may need to call or email them again to encourage them to log in. Then, for the next 10 days in a row, log into Zap and watch their Zap scores to see if they rise. And they logged in, and see what activities they're doing. Most importantly, go out, use Zap, log in on a daily basis, make Zap a habit. That's all for now. Thank you so much. It's Kristen Coon with Century 21 Arizona Foothills, your Zap specialist. Have a great day.